honest form of filmmaking is to make a film on yourself. And what's better is that we do have our smartphones with us. So hello and welcome. This is Himanshi Kaushik, your host of the day, and I would want to welcome you all in today's webinar on smartphone filmmaking. And I hope that you all are safe, sound, and happy at wherever you're taking this webinar from. So before we dive deep into the session today and learn what all knowledge we're going to get, let me introduce you to our experts today. We have two experts with us. First is Mr. Asad Sir, Asad Askari, an assistant professor, School of Humanities Journalism at LPU. He has done his post-graduation in mass communication from AMU Aligarh, and he has an immense experience in production and has been associated with the names like NSD and AIR in various capacities. He currently look over on the subjects like film communication, photojournalism, and TV production. So we are grateful for you to be here in the session, and we look forward for the great session, sir. And yeah, and with this, sir, I take a little moment to introduce our second expert today with us. She is our admission nominee as well. She is Miss Rachna Bajaj, and assistant officer in LPU, and she will be actually navigating all the students and the attendees regarding their admission as to where they can find what in terms of the admission, what all the process is going to be, and how they can take a part or take admission in their favorite course. So with this, ma'am, I welcome you in the session as well. And sir, with no delay, this stage is yours, and sir, over to you.
Thank you so much for the introduction. So without much ado, I think we should start. I should take up my presentation, and I hope the presentation is visible.
Yes, sir, it is. Sir, kindly
Okay.
put it on the screen. Yeah.
All right. So it is smartphone filmmaking. It is just an introduction lecture. As we all know that mobile phone is a phenomenon now. Everyone has it, even not just an adult, but even the kids have a smartphone now. And thank God that we have survived Corona wave, and as we have seen that so many filmmakers and people have emerged who shot videos, and they uploaded them on various online platforms like YouTube and all, and they even earn money and all. So smartphone filmmaking has now become a very normal thing, and people are earning from it. So the lecture is going to be on the basics of smartphone filmmaking. So as you can see on your screen, that there is this camera, this RE camera. This camera used to be the main thing for filmmaking. So the filmmaker used to use this sort of camera. It used to have reel, then camera progressed, and reel went outdated, and the small chips, memory cards came, and then the whole process went digital. But now, after like we are sitting in 2023, and in 2020, the use of smartphone for filmmaking has increased. And now, on the other side of the screen, you can see a person holding a phone in his hand and shooting a film. So this is the shift from the traditional technology to the new one. And if you look at the history of smartphone filmmaking, I can see some names like Night Fishing and The Search for Sugar Man, Nine Nights Detour. These were the films totally made on mobile phones, either iPhone or the phones from the Samsung brand. If we talk about India, so in 2015, there was a film, Zoo, from Shlok Sharma. Shlok Sharma used to be the assistant to a very famous filmmaker, Mr. Anurag Kashyap. So Shlok Sharma used to be his assistant, and when he himself made his first film, it was on a Samsung phone. The name of the film was Zoo. And very recently, just 2 months back, a film by Vishal Bhardwaj was released on YouTube, and the film's name is Fursat. If you have time to watch it, please go on YouTube and watch it. The film has totally been shot on iPhone 14 Pro, because now, as the technology is advancing, the phones are competing the digital cameras or the movie cameras. So the technique of stabilizing the image, they have now given this technique. They have made this technique available in our smartphone, and iPhone 14 Pro is equipped with the technology. So the smartphone filmmaking, as you can understand now, the big names are using it. And apart from that, there are numerous people who are making movies on YouTube, like Bhuvan Bum is a big name there. He has recently introduced some shows like Dindora and all on YouTube. Earlier, he used to make his short films, 5 to 6 minute short films, using his smartphone only. Then, well, because filmmaking is a teamwork, and not just a smartphone is sufficient for a film. So because film needs setup, and film is not a medium of pen and paper. It's a bit more technical than that. So a smartphone needs some extensions if we want to shoot an actual film on it. It is when we are shooting just a home video, so you can use your phone, just your phone. You can click on the recording button, you can record whatever is happening there. But when we are talking about filmmaking, so filmmaking requires a process. There is post-production, there is pre-production, production, post-production. There are 3 stages. And also, if it is either by a digital or a movie camera, or by a smartphone, these stages remain. So when these stages are there, when there is a whole production process and post-production process, then you would be needing some extensions for your smartphone if you want to make a film with it. So I have some equipments with me, like there's this gimbal. This is GoPro gimbal, and we can have a smartphone gimbal also. But I will just proceed to the next slide, and then I'll introduce some equipments to you. Okay, so extensions for smartphone filmmaking. As you can see on your screen, we would need a gimbal, a tripod, microphone, LED light, rig, and some lenses. These are some basic requirements for filmmaking. So gimbal is this. This is gimbal. Let me switch it on. See, it works automatically. So this thing is gimbal. Now, what does it do? So a gimbal is a motorized tripod. First of all, let me then show you what a tripod is. So this is a tripod. You can see this thing is a tripod. It has 3 legs. We keep it on the floor or any surface, and we can fix our mobile phone here with the help of this attachment. Let me give you a demo. So you can fix your phone like this, and then you can adjust it. So you can see the camera here, and now you can shoot your film. So your camera is here, and You can control your recordings from the other from the flip side. So this is a tripod. Now we cannot use a tripod with your hand. So when you are going for handheld filmmaking, because you in a filmmaking you would need to move, you would be following your subject, you would be sometimes you would go side by side. So we would need this device. This is called a gimbal. Okay, so what does it do? You can see a GoPro camera here, but it is not. It does not operate just with the GoPro camera only. We can use our mobile phone also, and see, you have your camera here, and I can move my hand. It is for the the stability in the shot. See. The camera, it remains stable, and I can also adjust the panning and tilt motion with the buttons here. Like you can see the camera moving. If I push it upwards, camera is moving upwards. If I push it down, the camera is coming down. So this is gimbal. We use gimbal for filmmaking. This device keeps your phone stable while you are following or going side by side or tracking your subject. So gimbal and tripod are these. Then we use this shotgun microphone. This is the shotgun microphone. You can attach the other side with this pin, just this pin in the 3.5 mm jack of phone. Like you can see it here. This is 3.5 mm jack, and you can attach this mic with the help of this pin, and the mic will obviously record the dialogues and all. So this is the shotgun mic. There in the market, there are varieties of shotgun mics available. It is based upon a direction like omnipresent and bidirectional, omnidirectional, unidirectional. So unidirectional mic records from this side only. Bidirectional, this side and this side. If it would be bidirectional, then you would see you would have a mic here also, bidirectional. And unidirectional is again the same like this, and it records the sound from unidirection. So these are shotgun mics. Then we have LEDs. This is an LED panel. You can use it with the tripod. I can show you some device. So this is the connector. I can just fix this connector here like this, and I can use this side to connect it to my tripod. So you can see this is the battery here, and they have given some buttons here. Okay, so this is the yellow light, and it would be the white light. There are only two lights for filmmaking. One is white, which eventually goes to blue while editing, and the other one is yellow, which is called the tungsten light also. So for the day purpose, we use white or orange light, the yellow light, because we can, as we know that the daytime it is either white, or when it's summer, so it seems yellowish. And the blue is the color for night. When we show night in a film, we depict it with blue color. So we use LED lights for giving our viewers the impression of the time of the day, either whether it is day or it is night. We use the lights which correspond to the time. Then the next thing is rig. So this is rig. This equipment is called rig, and I'll show you how to use it. Again, just like using a tripod. So there is a screw. I can loose or tighten it up here, and I will push it and see. It makes a room for the mobile phone like this. And I will tighten it from here. And now, so this is to hold. You can see the handles here to hold the camera like this. And you have your camera here. And you will see the whatever you are shooting on your screen. So you can control your scene, your camera interface, and it is also used to bring some stability to your video. So this is rigged. I'm sorry, our students have gone for some documentary shooting outside the campus, so they have taken a zoom lens with them. Otherwise, I could show you the zoom lens that we use for the mobile phone. It is an attachable and detachable device. So as we know that films are a visual language. Whatever you are communicating, you show it with symbols, with language, with color, with acting, with impressions and expressions. So film require much more than just devices. Film actually starts from an idea. You first of all, you think of an idea, then you write a story on it, then you develop it into script and further into a screenplay. Then it is the pre-production part. Then you come to production part when we actually shoot that film using the devices which I just showed you. And then we go for post-production. Post-production means editing your film. Whatever footages you have shot, you now edit them. I'll show you the editing part also. So first, visual language. When we shoot a film, these are some basic camera shots and camera angles which we use in a film. There are more, but as for now, we'll take up the basic ones. So wide shot, a wide shot. The normal shot that we see on a TV or on a screen, and when you are taking a subject in a wide shot, you capture from head. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, there is some space between the edge of the screen and my head. So this is headroom. This space is headroom. You require this space for as a breathing space for your viewer. So and then we go for the angles of the shots. So first is wide shot. Wide shot is taken from head to the stomach. When you capture your subject from your head to the stomach, that is called a wide shot. Wide shot actually comes with some information also when the subject is far away of the screen, like this. So you can see some information like here and here. It is also coming on the screen. So this is information, and wide shot is head to your stomach. Then mid shot is just from head to the chest. It is mid shot, and close is from head to the chin. This is a close. And if I go further, like just my eyes, so it will be called tight close-up. or say, my mobile phone is on this desk, and I'm inserting a shot of a mobile phone which is ringing. I'll just take just that mobile phone in my camera. That would be a tight close. Then a point of view shot, or whatever we are showing, we are giving an impression that viewer are actually seeing what our subject is seeing. So what we do is we just put the camera like this, and we try to capture the movement of our eyes. So our eyes look like this. We move our eyes every now and then. So we move our camera likewise. This upside down, left, right. So it is how we shoot a point of view shot. Then camera angle, there are two basic angles, low angle and high angle. There are other angles too, but the basic ones are low and high angle. Low angle is when camera is upwards like this, and our subject is standing here. So the camera is looking low, so this is low angle. And when the camera is downwards, like here, and the subject is here, so this is high angle. There is a philosophy or psychology behind these angles. Low angle is used to show your subject in a submissive position, while high angle is used to show when the subject is in dominant position. And apart from it, we use eye level. We keep our subject on the eye level of the camera. So this is the visual language, the camera angles. Then camera movement, pan or tilt. Pan is when we move our camera from right to left. This movement is called panning. Just right to left or left to right. Tilt is up, down to up, and up to down. This is the tilt movement, and this is the pan movement, panning. And tracking shot, like I told you earlier, going towards a subject or going away from the subject, capturing it side by side, or going like as it is written here, when we shoot the subject side by side, when we move, like this is the subject and this is the camera, and I'm shooting it as it is moving. So this is called tracking shot, and we use this device, always this device, gimbal, for the tracking shots. Okay, future of smartphone filmmaking. Very recently, in our journalism department, we organized a smartphone filmmaking workshop, and the resource person was from a very esteemed organization or institute of the country, FTII, Film and Television Institute, Pune. So the resource person was from there, and you can see mobile phone is our we need mobile phone just like we need oxygen to breathe. So it is not just for making and receiving some calls, or just to share some messages and videos. Mobile phone does much more than these. So filmmaking is also one of the function which has evolved in mobile phone smartphone filmmaking. And these are the equipments that I just showed you we use while shooting a film. And there are some some important things which I would like to tell you while shooting a film, that the things that we need to always need to consider, that you always should shoot horizontally in this manner. While shooting a film, you should not use the camera in this position. This is the wrong position. This is called there are just two orientations of a page or a screen. One is landscape orientation and the other one is portrait. So we don't take films in portrait mode. We shoot them in landscape mode, which is horizontally. So we keep our phone like this while shooting a film horizontally, and always avoid zoom. Let me give you an example. So as you can see, I'm trying to take a video, and if I zoom it, or if I zoom it further, so the video that I'm going to capture, see, it gets fuzzy. It's not that crisp. So sadly, our mobile phones are yet not capable to to use those zooms. So avoid zoom at all if you are shooting it with a mobile phone, and always use reflectors. Reflector is, as I told you, our students have gone for some documentary shooting. Reflectors are just a plastic sheet, which are used to reflect the light. So like I need to throw some light here on my face, and because I'm having shadows here, so what can I do is I will have a lighting source somewhere, say sun. I'm shooting outside and sun is there in the sky, so I can use a reflector to reflect the sun rays, and I reflect it on the side of my face where I need it. So we can use reflector, and then there are diffuser. Diffusers again are a plastic sheet. We use it with the light source, and it diffuses the light, and the light does not make a beam, and the shadows are they can be handled. Then always lock your exposure. These are the much needed things. Like I'm using, as you can see, this. Okay, so if you touch on your screen to focus it on your subject, what you need to do is, and film light is the most important aspect in filmmaking. So what do you need to do is just long press on your screen, and it will lock your exposure. So why do we lock exposure? It is because the light, when we shift our phone, when we move our phone, the phone's camera, the source of light changes, and as it changes, it reflects on your screen also. So just to balance that source of light, the light that is being captured by the camera, just to balance that, we need to lock our exposure. Another thing is, keep your mic close. Closer the mic, louder the volume, or clear the volume. So keep your, not I don't mean to just show it in the mouth, just on a suitable distance, that so that it does not gets captured in the camera somewhere like this, and also at the same time it captures a good voice. So keep your mic close. Then there are use some lenses if you have detachable lenses. If you don't have them, you can see our mobile phones, they come with multi lenses now. So this is the basic wide angle lens. This one is telephoto lens, and another one here, it is the wide lens, ultra wide lens that which we now use in our phones. The best one in any phone is the basic wide lens. Always use this one. Don't go for these ones. So always use the basic wide lens if you are making a film on your phone. Apart from that, there are some good apps to help you. Like the one that I use is Filmic Pro. This is the Filmic Pro app, and you can see the panel here. It gives you the app gives you a lot to do manually. Actually, the phone, it comes with some prefixed presets. It doesn't let you do the things as you wish. So these sort of apps, they give you free hand. You like you can see a bar moving here. As I speak, it goes up and down. This is the sound bar. I can adjust the volume. Like now it won't go up. Then this line, this mark, so I can handle the volume. And I don't have much time to explain what this app or such apps can do, but they let you shoot your film manually. You can adjust ISO, which is the exposure triangle, like ISO, white balance, exposure value. You can handle these things manually. You can go for a little bit zoom, but again, I won't I won't tell you to use your zoom ever. Then for the editing part, now you have shot your film, you would need to edit it. And for that part, we have some editing apps like you have heard about Filmora or KineMaster. The app that now I'm using is Adobe Run. So this is the app. This app is just the phone version of its computer software, which is Adobe Premiere Pro. And you must have heard about Adobe Final Cut Pro. It is a very famous and important software on which we edit our films. It is used by the big production houses, the people who make big budget and big production films. So they use FCP, Final Cut Pro, and this Adobe Premiere Pro. And I'm trying to show you the preface of Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so as you can see, it is a very simple app to use. You can use it simply. It gives you a film tray to put your images or your videos here, and you can see the preview here. And there are some control panels there. You can use these panels to edit your film. Then you have some more controls here on the bottom. So this is the Adobe Brush app, which we use to edit our films. And there are many apps are there. KineMaster and Filmora are very famous apps, but I prefer to use this Adobe. So like there are some names here. Pre-production, you can use this writer do and search a script for writing your scripts. There are formats of writing your script and screenplay. They come in a format, so you can use these apps to write your scripts and screenplays. Then for production, like to shoot, you can use Filmic Pro, Cinema 4K Light Meter. And for post production, there's KineMaster, UCut, and Adobe Rush. So these are the things. Then some other basic things like resolution. We actually shoot when we use film camera, we use 24 frames per second. But now with the help of the digital, as we are getting more digitalized, we can go up to 30 FPS. It can help you a bit to slower down your movement. And for the slow motion, we can like go for 60 FPS or 120 FPS or 240 FPS as if they are available in our phone or camera. And now we can shoot films on 8K resolution also, which is a huge resolution. You get a file with engages a big amount of memory. Then these are data rates, audio and network transmissions. So this was it. I would like you to ask if you have some questions.
Yes, sir. There are some of the questions. So of course, I was just gonna ask some of them, sir. First thing, sir, a student or an attendee wants to know, are smartphones are replaced for DSLR or they can coexist?
They can coexist. They can coexist.
Okay.
Because see, smartphone filmmaking is a thing in itself.
Yeah.
It's a way or an easier way of filmmaking, but it is not going to replace the cameras any sooner. It is a reality. So it is not going to replace DSLRs, and then DSLR are motorized cameras. They certainly have far more function than a camera. Like I just told you that we need an app if we want to shoot a film manually to get free from the preset functions. So you have to do it manually, but the DSLRs, they work on the manual mode itself. So mobile phones and DSLRs, they can coexist.
Okay, so okay, understood, sir. And so there's another question: does a smartphone has to have a certain feature to be able to make a film or a movie? If there's any one feature that smartphone should have.
See, this is a myth.
Okay.
This is a myth that a smartphone should have this feature to make a movie which looks like a movie. It is just a game of some good lighting, some good composition. Like you need to know what a rule of third is, how to place your subject on the screen, and then some good editing. And above all, you should have a good idea which you are going to implement in filmmaking. So these are just the important components, and any mobile phone can shoot a good film.
Got it, sir. I think all the queries of the attendees have been resolved. And so for that, thank you so much that you have given your time, valuable knowledge, and we're grateful for that. And so your explanation, the way of explanation is really appreciated. And thank you again for the insightful information, sir, throughout the session. And so with this, I would like to solve some of the queries regarding their admission also, like how they can take part in the admission with that. So can I do this, sir?
Yeah, please go on.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Just a moment. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I believe my screen is visible, right? Okay, yeah. So okay. So attendees, what you can do is you just need to go on this site, lpu.in. Okay. just lpu.in, like I have searched it on the Google, right? So what you need to do is you just need to go on the Google and search lpu.in. So once you search the site, this interface will be open in front of you, right? And this is the interface. These are all the highlights of the sites. Now what you can do is there's this admission part that is there on the site. Just click on that, and there will be multiple options for you available. For example, after 12th course, after graduation, after 10th programs, after diploma, any course that you would want to. So we are taking an example, let's say for a regular program, okay, and after 12. So for example, you are taking any program for an undergraduate. So now there are ample amount of disciplines that have been opened in front of you, okay. Now we have all the disciplines like engineering, agriculture, sciences, food tech, nutrition, dietetics, film and TV production, journalism, and mass communication. So we can just go to film and TV production. And once we click on the film and TV production, we have two regular programs that is offered by the LPU. Okay, now we can click on any of the program. For example, we click on BSc Film TV Production. Now, once you click on that, you will be able to find each and every detail of the course and the curriculum that is there. Okay, so we'll go one by one. First thing is we have the program details. For example, what is the eligibility of your program, that you need to have at least 50% in your 12th, and that too English as the main subject also should be there, and 50% should be your aggregate marks. Also, you have to have a test that is qualified, either it is CUET, UCEED, or LPU NEST, and other exam that is written here. So these are the eligibility. So that's how you can find your eligibility, okay, for your course. Now once we go down a little, we have all these options in here. See, highlights, curriculum, fees, scholarships, program outcomes, how to apply, important dates, and apply now. So we can go one by one. So now if we go to highlights, we'll be able to find highlight of our courses. For example, for BSc, we have 150 plus copyrights, and this is not something usual. Okay, so it is again a great for a course to be here. Now we have, of course, 50 plus publications, live projects, etc. What all highlights of the courses, you can find it here. Now it is again something that is not usual, is that whatever curriculum you're going to be taught by your teachers in your course, that would already be provided to you beforehand. So you can already see it in your on your site. See, autumn, spring. So you have 2 semesters, okay, and all the 3 years, first year, second year, and third year. That's how you can know what all topics and what all curriculum you're going to be taught by your teachers. Now the most important part, that is the fee part of the course. So you click on the fee, and you click on the fee, you'll be able to see all the fees that is there along with the scholarship. So your fees, main fee is going to be 1,20,000, but again you get good amount of scholarships on that, and your fee can be reduced up to 72,000 per semester based on all the categories that you need to fill. Either you have 95% in your 12th, or you see it rank from, or NID debt rank, or LPU NEST rank, all the categories. If you come under any of the category, you'll be getting 40% of the scholarship on your program fee. And same for the category 2 cutoff and category 3 cutoff. So I believe fee structure is clear for you. Now if we go to the scholarship, see, some of the scholarships has been mentioned here, but if you want to know all the scholarship, just a moment, all the scholarships of the course, you can just directly go to the course, and you could easily find the scholarship. The scholarship would be available. See here, you just click on the scholarship, and you'll be given all the scholarship that we provide. For example, other special scholarships, financial aid, you can just find it out what all scholarships do we provide for the course. Now what is most important, that how to apply. So just click on how to apply, and you'll be guided to the process. And there is this apply now option. Once you click on this apply now option, you'll be asked for certain details, and after you fill in your details, there's an option of register now. So once you register now, you'll be guided to your dashboard. So once your dashboard opens, there will be, of course, certain options and certain information that would be asked from you, and you'll be paying for the test, and that's how you can apply for your exam. So now I just want to tell you the dates, important dates, and important date for your LPUNS exam is going to be 5th May 2023. Sorry, not for exam. Exam is going to be 16th April to 30th April. So by 30th April, you should at least apply in your exam so that you will be able to take your seat in the course that you want. So I believe all this thing is clear to you. All the attendees, I think all the queries regarding admission are clear. And I hope if also if you want to know any other detail and if you have any query, so you can just directly go on our WhatsApp number here and you can just directly put in your query. Will be available 24 hours online. And you can view our campus from your site only. Okay. And if in case you want to know, you can just directly log into www.lpu.in, and that's how you can find out all the information in there. Okay. So I hope I have made all the queries clear for your attendees. Okay. Now, sir, I just want, hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now I shall take the permission from the attendees and you as well to end the session. Can I?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay. Then thank you so much, all the participants and attendees. I hope you've had a great session and you've enjoyed thoroughly like I have. So with this, stay safe and stay happy. And thank you so much. Meet you soon.